Did you know you can signal status, confidence, and sexuality just by using your voice? In this game transformation preview video, I'm gonna give you the exact exercises I did to transform my voice from this.
Why this English thing? English is a terrible language, it's disgusting.
To this.
Where do you know Swedish from?
I was in like this play once, and it was like a Swedish play. Here's a preview of the course. Do you want to take your game from this?
What are you into? Nothing?
To this?
I'm gonna molest you right now. There's no way you're escaping me.
Why are you so good?
While you may understand my transformation, you may not know that I've taught over 1,000 people all over the world in person to transform using the same framework. And I've distilled everything I've learned into this one course. Most courses only give you a small portion of what you need to get the results that you're looking for, such as getting over approach anxiety or learning how to text. While they may go deep on one subject, you miss out on all the other essential aspects of learning game. And lastly, they only cover theory. No one actually provides guys with the exercises they need to transform theory into skills through practice. This problem in our industry led us to create game transformation, the fastest sequential process for learning game ever. What if there was just one course that gave you 100% of what you need in chronological order with lifetime support from a helpful community and an experienced mentor? Throughout this program, you'll learn every essential aspect of dating, even if you're a complete beginner. In game transformation, you progress through 5 main stages. Phase 1, desensitization. We help you destroy approach anxiety so you can relax and approach anyone, anytime, anywhere. Phase 2, vibe. This is where we give you the tools to charismatically express yourself and make those conversations engaging. Phase 3, sexualization. This is where you flip a switch in women's brains so they view you as a sexual man and not a friend. Phase 4, strategy. This is where your results start to skyrocket.
There was even one night where we pulled, left, went back out, pulled again.
You're having fun sexual interactions where girls are gazing into your eyes, they're desperate to see what's next, and this is where we show you how to lead that interaction home. Phase 5 is naturalization. You game on autopilot and you date the women you truly adore. Not only that, you're gonna go over 20 bonuses, including the DM Destroyer. How to unleash the floodgates and get hundreds of girls in your DMs within hours. Banned videos too spicy for YouTube. Over 50 interviews with top coaches and elite players. A secret app to automate your messaging using my optimized lines. Over 40 full-length infields, and so much more. But what do other coaches think about the program? What do you think about that framework?
My story follows a very, very similar, if not identical progression. So you've done an awesome job.
It's very similar to my personal journey.
Man, I'm definitely resonate with everything you're saying. I really feel that that's a process.
You'll also see students just like you get results with the game transformation framework.
When I talked to a woman in person, I felt like my mind went completely blank. I didn't know what to say. I purchased multiple programs from pretty well-known individuals in the dating niche. I honestly believe this is the ultimate course. I'm starting to feel really confident when talking to women in person. I'm going on multiple dates and more quality dates as well.
All the answers are right here. Like, they're right here in this course. It's like so comprehensive.
If you're undecided, man, I would say take the fucking leap of faith. You're gonna have a lot of fun.
So if this sounds like the program you've been looking for, then click the link below and join now. Here's to your transformation. Voice. A good voice is the sexiest male body part, and a bad voice is the most unsexy male body part. Women are universally attracted to men with good voices. Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I change my voice? And you absolutely can. Here's me in 2014.
Why don't you just talk to me in Spanish then? Why this English thing? English is a terrible language, it's disgusting.
And here's me in 2017.
Where do you know Swedish from?
I was in like this play once, and it was like a Swedish play, and I used a bit of Swedish in it. That's all I remember. Huge difference. So what makes a good voice? A good voice has 5 components: slow, low, loud, breaking rapport, resonating in the chest. So let's break this down. Slow. So you want to involve slowness and pauses into how you speak. People that speak overly fast can come across as overly excited or enthusiastic. They can also come across as very nervous. So if that sounds like you, slow down your rate of speech to about half of what you're speaking currently. And you can also practice this with reading a book. For example, pick up a book, flip to a random page. I'm not your generic self-diagnosed socially awkward penguin. And now you can slow that down even more. I'm not your generic self-diagnosed socially awkward penguin. Low. Women universally find deeper voices more attractive in long-term dating and short-term sexual encounters. A deeper voice also suggests that you are physically stronger, more competent, and confident. You even come across as more trustworthy. Lowness or depth refers to the pitch of the sound coming out of your voice. So low would be like this, high would be much higher. So how do we work on this? I'm gonna give you the best vocal exercise that I've been doing for years and I give to all my students. You can kind of think of it as a balloon inside of you that's floating up, right? It's got that helium. And what you're doing is you're pushing that balloon down further and further and further. And I'm gonna demonstrate what that sounds like. You do it with oohs. Ooh. Now we push the balloon down. Let's push it down even further. Ooh. Now let's take another deep breath and do it again. Oh. And now for the last one, I want it to sound like you're getting your dick sucked while heroin is being injected into your femoral artery. Oh. And now when you speak, your voice is automatically deeper. And if you do this exercise every single time that you go out, your voice will be deeper and deeper. I'm not even trying right now. This is just how my voice sounds. If you want to see this full-length infield that would get me kicked off of YouTube, I'm going to take you with me.
I don't have underwear on.
You don't have underwear on? Oh my God, naughty girl. Just tap the link below and tell me where to send it. Next, we're going to do loud. So loud refers to the volume of air that you're pushing out and increases the decibels of loudness. So what you're going to do is you're going to expand your rib cage and then exhale with your tongue between your teeth, doing a bit of a hiss. So basically, breathe normally. Breathe normally, don't pass out. And what I'm doing is I'm basically expanding my rib cage and kind of breaking down the muscles around my rib cage so that I can take in more air to push out more air. Now, you don't want to do it too much to where it sounds forced, but you want to speak loudly. There's also a mindset to this. Whatever I have to say is gold, right? People want to hear it. Breaking rapport tonality. This type of tonality you can think of as down talk. So basically, if I'm talking neutrally like this, what I'm going to do is go down at the end, right? So when I speak like this, the pitch is going down at the end, so it sounds like more solid. If I say it like this, the pitch goes down at the end so it sounds more solid, I just sound confused all the time. And I kind of sound like a valley girl from California.
Okay, so Fritzy, I do believe that Arsenal will win the Premier League.
So same thing as the first exercise, I want you to practice reading a book, and at the end of every single sentence, I want it to go down at the end. Lastly, we have resonating in the chest. So there's 3 types of places that the pitch can resonate from. The first is your nose. So I'm going to demonstrate this. Hi, my name's Austin. I'm a super nerd. Next, you have resonating in the throat. So this is where most people speak from. It's kind of like this. It kind of sounds the same, but it's a little bit weaker. It also can hurt your voice over time if you use it a lot. And lastly, we have resonance in the chest. So the vibration is mostly coming from the chest, and the emphasis is around this area. So chest, throat, nose. When you want to amp up the sexuality, you want to increase 3 things. Number 1, the slowness of your voice, the depth of your voice, and the softness of your voice. I'm going to say the same sentence twice. The first time is going to be normal, and the second is going to be with this sexual affect. My favorite fruit is blueberries. My favorite fruit is blueberries. And notice even in the slowness, I add in a little pause. So to summarize this section, voice is the sexiest male body part. You have to work on it. It can be worked on. It just takes time. Use the exercise I gave you. And remember, make your voice slow, low, loud, breaking your tonality, resonating in the chest. And when you want it to be more sexual, slow things down, add some pauses, and deepen it a little bit more. And I'll see you in that next video. Keep growing. Peace. Game Transformation launches 9/11, guaranteed to get you girls so hot they'll melt steel beams. So put your email in the VIP list down below, and I'll see you there. Peace. In the previous video, you learned that the only thing women care about is value, and that if you don't know what value is or how to give it to her, you will repel women for eternity. So if you haven't watched that video, you can watch it right here.